Okay, I should be live. Let me make sure I'm live. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Levi, thank you so much for the $5. Already, you did it before the stream started. You said, I can hear AOC now saying this is Trump's loose gun control policy coming back at him. They're already online talking about this is a hoax. They're literally online talking about this is a hoax. It's staged. This is a hoax. This nothing happened. And it's like, really? Really? Imagine if we said this when if Poopy Pants Biden got hit like that, okay? We couldn't get away with this. They have, let me tell you something. Cause I know white people love to hear this, so I got good news for you. Cause I was just curious, yeah? I was like, well, how is the black community that the white Republicans, hashtag not all, hashtag most, love so much talking about this? Oh my God. They are up in arms with what happened. They are identifying with Trump. They're like, first he go to jail, then they try to take him out. Yo, he get my vote. I was going to try to give Biden chance, but he don't even know his name. So I'm sure you guys gonna like love that. All right, but because you're so concerned. So there's a lot to go over. We're gonna go over the truth. I think that's what you call it. Trump has also spoken about this already on his Truth Social account. So we're gonna look at that. We're also going to look at a lot of things. So far, they said that this is what I'm hearing, that the person who did it was of a Chinese nationality. I don't have any confirmation on that right now, but we'll see. And black people were so happy to find out that it wasn't a black man who did it. They was like, oh, thank God it ain't a black person that did it. So this is the rally. This is on Newsmax, and they were live streaming it. So we're gonna see everything, how it took off. We're gonna watch a little bit of Trump's speech, and then we'll go from there. Here we go. So this is when he came on stage, and I think they don't even waste any time. I think they go right. Yeah, it doesn't even take. No, wait. No. Hold on. It does take a minute. Hold on, guys. Let me see. Or no. They do take it. They do get them at real quick. Okay, sorry. I thought he's let me see, right? Oh yeah, real quick. They don't even get a chance for him to speak too much. So this right here is on Newsmag. We're gonna go and see this. Of course, they're doing a little their advertisement here. Does this stay on throughout the entire time? Okay, I'm sorry. Fast forward. This is stupid. I don't want to see that daggone advertisement. All right, here we go. It's not that best quality, but it's not the best quality, but we got some more quality on Twitter.
You got a good senator, I'll tell you. You have a real stiff right now in office. He's a stiff. You know, your current senator, I never met him. I don't think I've ever met him. I was only there 4 years, but I don't think I ever met him. I'll tell you, that's your senator. He votes with Biden or whoever happens to be furthest left. We got to get him elected. McCormick. We got to get McCormick. Press McCormick. He's a good man, too. He's a valiant fighter. He's a great gentleman. So we're going to bring him up can we bring him up for a couple of minutes later? A little bit later. All right. You get ready, McCormick. You get ready. I'll get you up here. The world will see a vibrant Republican Party that is bigger, stronger, more confident, and more united than ever before. And that's what we are. We're the most united party now. I'm watching the fake news go crazy because they're saying the Republican Party has not been united since Ronald Reagan like it is right now. It was united under Ronald Reagan the second time.
You have no idea what this. He's just in. Trump won hands down. Okay, first they not lock him up. They give him a felony title. all right, with this bogus kangaroo court. And now they try to assassinate him. Dude, how much winning do you want to give him?
Was very united, and they said there's never been anything like it. They've never seen a movement like this. Make America great again. You know, Joe Biden talks about we have to stop MAGA. MAGA means make America great again, Joe. It means make America great again. That's all we want to do. If he was doing the job, I wouldn't even be doing this. I'd be at some beautiful place with a gorgeous ocean, the Mediterranean, the Atlantic, maybe the Pacific. Thank you. Thank you. Instead, I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a senator elected and to make sure we take back the White House, because if we do, we're going to make America better than ever before. We're going to make it, and it's not easy because we have millions and millions of people in our country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals. We have drug dealers. We have people that should not be here. And it's much tougher than if it happened. We had the strongest border ever. In recorded history, we had the best border. In fact, if they could ever put up a chart, I don't know if they can do it. Do you guys have access to that chart that I love so much? You don't mind if I go off teleprompter, do you? Because these teleprompters are so damn boring. I try and explain that. Oh, there's it. Wow. You guys are doing it. They're getting better with time. My guys, take a look at that chart. Take a look at the arrow on the bottom. See the big red arrow, right? So that's when I left office. That was the lowest point, and that comes right from the government services, comes right out of Border Patrol. Take a look at that. So that arrow is the lowest amount of illegal immigration.
Dude, I hate Newsmax is doing this. Okay, but it's about to come up. Dang!
Ever in recorded history into our country. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened.
Okay, they said shooters down already.
Let me get my shoes.
I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes, sir.
Hold that in your head. It's bloody.
So we gotta move to the bus. Let me get my shoes.
Okay,
Watch out.
Wait.
Iconic. It's going to go down in history. They did everything to make Trump look bad, and he's going to go down in history as a hero. Like, you have now enshrined him. So we have had JFK. Oh, I didn't know he did that. Okay. They are fired up. Look at them. Oh, now who is this? Is this a SWAT team? Yes, it is. There's a. Oh, they are mad. Dang! They are heated. They are big mad, guys. Big mad. Big mad.
All right, you're taking a live look there at Butler, Pennsylvania. You're taking a live look there. President Trump, he was whisked off the stage. We still do not have confirmation whether or not he was hit, but shots were fired there in Butler, Pennsylvania. President Trump taken quickly off the stage there. The crowd is still there. Just quite the shocking moments. He had only started speaking for a
Okay, I'm not memeing here. I really wanted to finish hearing this about what happened when Joe Biden was in office. I really wanted to finish this presentation. I legit was into the presentation. And I was like, and I got snapped out of it when they put the daggone, when they put that old silly advertisement up there. You know what I'm saying? Then I was like, okay. But, you know, at least Newsmax won't copy strike the video, so at least that's cool because they're like, well, you let I have our advertisement up there.
Of minutes when the shots rang out, security detail came. And you can see his motorcade whisking him away. He appears to be okay. Thank God. He was putting up his fists, and the crowd was cheering USA, USA. But again, President Trump whisked off the stage there in Butler, Pennsylvania, after shots rang out. Do we have that moment? If we can replay it again.
Well, we're not going to look at you guys. We can go to Fox, I think, and I got several. And I meant to tell you this. Elon Musk, because everybody's making a big deal out of it. I don't care about. Shooters is trending. We don't look at that too. I really don't care. Well, no. I'm on this channel. Let me screen some of the stuff that's on Twitter before I show it, because you guys know that Twitter can get a little. It can get a little edgy. It can get a little risque. So saying shooter is trending. And so I want to see what they mean by, okay, okay, it's just showing, okay, nothing. Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking at, okay, that's fine. All right, I'll look at this later. Okay. So don't worry about this. This is Alex Jones is. I saw why Alex Jones is trending. So Elon Musk says, I fully endorse President Trump and hope he has rapid recovery. So you all know Elon is a leftist libertarian, okay, and I think he was undecided at first, and so this assassination attempt really has swung a lot of people who were sitting on the fence, who were undecided, who didn't know if they was going to vote for Trump or Biden. It has pushed them onto the side of Trump. So let's see. Okay, let's look at In Wokeness. In Wokeness did a very good breakdown of everything. So I'm going to show you everything from their live Twitter account. Okay. The music, I can't with the music. We just gonna turn out the music because that's another thing too. I ain't trying to get no copyright content ID. Wow, it was wow! Look at that. It was all those people in Pennsylvania. Oh my God. That's a lot of people. This is 13,000. Hold on. This is a town of 13,000 residents. This is a huge crowd. Wow. So this was a big crowd of people. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. So now here we go. This is a better view here. Where Trump was hit. He was hit in the ear. I'm sure you guys know this already, but he was hit in the ear, and he's fine. So there's that. So that's good. I'm glad, you know. And they're saying that it was a 22. I don't know. By the way, the caliber of the rifle, I don't know. Some people are saying that it was a BB gun. Other people are saying that it's a compressor. All right. Other people are like, it's 22. We will know a lot by tomorrow.
They see something that said, take a look at what happened.
I'm sorry, is it me or did the Secret Service move too slow? Maybe. By the way, a lot of this stuff is new to me, guys. I just came over to my home office, so a lot of stuff I have not really thoroughly just like got a chance to analyze. So let's look at this. Yeah, they moved too slow. I'm like, on that third shot, I should be seeing somebody on top of Trump. Yeah, he was right there behind the stage. I do understand, okay? I do understand that this is the, I guess you could say, Team C of the Secret Service. I totally get it. But there. Police were also alerted minutes beforehand of the shooter on the roof. Yeah, we're gonna cover that. I saw that on Twitter as well. You guys, I'm gonna keep my eye on the chat, because sometimes you guys break news. A lot of this stuff, give it out to Lily. Sent me a lot of stuff too, and so that's why I said I'm gonna just go ahead and that's why I'm just going to go ahead and just like talk about it. So there's that. Skybomb, thank you so much for being a member. You're a member on both of my channels. Okay, I'm sorry. There we go. Yeah, he's secured. He's secured. That he in there. This right here. Now let's look at everything. They had the kangaroo court, right? They had the kangaroo court. Give him a felony so they can say, "Oh, he's a felon." They thought calling having an asterisk by Trump's name by saying that he's a convicted felon is going to make, you know, people go, "Oh, I don't want to vote for him." So they did that. A lot of people are angry about that. He has a mugshot, which is now like being used as memes and on T-shirts. People love that mugshot. Then all of a sudden, the debate, okay, the debate went horribly for Biden, and now you got this. So he's in there now. He is legit in there. Okay, let's move with this here.
No.
And that's going to be iconic.
No.
Okay. And then, like, look at this. So be prepared to see this picture plastered everywhere. Be prepared to see this framed in your grandmama house. They're gonna love this. All right, so there's that. And he's just so in there now. If you, okay, so that was him. And all right, what is this? Oh, this is a really nice picture. Oh, wow. This is such a good picture. Okay, I'm gonna have to download this. I'm sorry, guys. I can't. I can't download. I'll download it later. I forgot I'm on my computer. I can't even. Well, yes, I can. No, I'm not gonna. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. This is so badass. This is so badass. This is such a badass picture. Okay, the posters come out at 11. Yes, absolutely. Donovan, thank you so much for the $10. Teflon Don, absolutely. Teflon Don, Titanium Don. Dude, why did you? Oh my God. Okay, let's see what Tucker Carlson has to say. I didn't get a chance to look at this either, so let's see.
They called him names. He won anyway. They impeached him twice on ridiculous pretenses. They fabricated a lot about what happened on January 6th in order to impeach him again. It didn't work. He came back. Then they indicted him. It didn't work. He became more popular. Then they indicted him.
Oh, I got a picture. I'm sorry. I got a picture. Of the shooter. Ooh, can I show this? Yeah, I can show this. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I can show this. Okay. Let me go ahead. Here, you guys finish listening to Tucker while I get this.
They fabricated a lot about what happened on January 6th in order to impeach him again. It didn't work. He came back. Then they indicted him. It didn't work. He became more popular. Then they indicted him 3 more times, and every single time his popularity rose. So if you begin with criticism, then you go to protest, then you go to impeachment, now you go to indictment, and none of them work, what's next? I mean, graph it out, man. We're speeding toward assassination, obviously, and no one will say that, but I don't know how you can reach that conclusion. You know what I mean? Like, they have decided, permanent Washington, both parties have decided that there's something about Trump that's so threatening to them, they just can't have it. They called him names. He won anyway.
Oh, guys, I am so torn. Let me tell you my dilemma right now. I have video footage of the shooter on top of the roof, dead. It's actual video footage, and then I have a picture. I don't know if I can show this on Twitter. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on, I got one better. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give it to you guys, because you guys know I'm so paranoid on this channel, right? I'm so paranoid, and so I'm gonna give you the footage, okay? So, oh my God, Patriot Gestalt, thank you so much for the $50. Lots of meme-able pictures. It's almost intentional, but the earshot could have been a JFK shot. Exactly. Hold on, let me give you guys this, hold on a second. I got 3 chats going, right? I'm not going to show this picture because, like I said, I don't trust YouTube, dude. I really don't. I'm going to show you the, hold on, so let me give it to my chat first. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to give it to you guys. No, I'm not going to show it, Veronica, because this is YouTube, honey. I'm going to give it to you guys to see. I don't trust it. Listen, those of you who are not streamers, you know what I'm saying? I got this. Those of you who've been with me, here you go, Kick. Those of you who have been with me for years, you have noticed that I've always gotten strikes. I've always gotten banned and stuff like that. I am paranoid. I am not trying to lose my channel. Okay? That's Twitter, Moon. This is YouTube. Okay? That's Twitter. I can show anything on Twitter because porn is illegal on Twitter. Elon, oh, wait. You're telling me Elon tweeted it, so it might be real. Okay, well, I think it is real because I know it's real because they said he was Chinese, and that person who looks like he's dead on top of that That roof I just gave you, it looks dead. So my bad. I see what you're saying. Sorry. The person who looks dead on top of that roof looks Chinese. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it. So I'm not going to show it though. All right. Yes, that video is real. I got a picture with the SWAT team. Yeah, I got the same picture. Now, I want to show the picture. Now, maybe I can't show the video. Maybe a rooftop Chinese. Because don't talk about my people. My people are the rooftop Korean. That might be a rooftop Chinese. I got the picture, and I'm sitting here saying, can I show the picture? I don't know. But I know I can't show that video. That video I just gave you guys, I can't show it. All right? I can't show the video. So, yeah, I got the picture already. I got the picture. I don't want to lose my channel, guys. It would not my channel. I don't want to strike. I don't want to strike. But if you want to see the video of him dead on the roof, I just gave it to you guys in the chat. Okay, let's continue. But I do have the video down. Is it up close or far away? It's up close enough to see his nationality and that he's dead. It's not gory, Lamina. It's not gory. If you're thinking it's gory, it's not. So look at the two iconic things that has happened so far. Two iconic things that has happened so far. They put him in jail, gave him a mugshot, and then they try to assassinate him. Like, how much winning do you want to give Trump? Because he's going to be winning hand over fist. He's going to be winning left and right. Okay. Okay, now this was a good interview. This was a good interview from somebody who witnessed it. He was there at the so it's some daggone British guy, as you can see, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure if he smiles, he has yuck mouth. You know what I'm saying? He's a lefty British guy. And yeah, our carrot top patriot here was really there. So this is an eyewitness tell BBC. Oh, no wonder it's BBC. Eyewitness tell BBC that he informed the police Secret Service about a suspicious man on a roof with a rifle. He was ignored.
And watch and listen to the rally, right? We couldn't see him, but we could hear him. So we walked up, and probably 5 to 7 minutes of Trump speaking. I'm estimating here. I have no idea, you know. But we noticed a guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, you know, we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof.
And he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle.
A rifle.
We could clearly see him with a rifle, absolutely. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey, man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police are like, huh, what? You know, like they didn't know what was going on. You know, we're like, hey, right here on the roof. We can see him from right here. We see him. You know, he's crawling. And next thing you know, I'm thinking to myself, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him off the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him.
Good question. Good question. Because I want you to understand that had it been like a half an inch to the right, Trump would be in the hospital right now. He would have been shot in the head. That we already lost one patriot at the rally. If you all don't know, there's been 2 people dead. One was the shooter. The other one was an innocent bystander. People don't go to rallies to get killed. You know what I'm saying? This is just like, and of course, violence from the left is always excused. Let's not forget when the Bernie bro came and shot Scalise. All right? Let's not forget that, where he tried to assassinate Scalise. So it's like, what are we going to do about the violence that's perpetuated by the left. That's the problem. Also, this guy makes a very good point. This guy makes a very excellent point. Like he said, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. If police saw a guy on the roof with a white rifle, they could communicate that to the Secret Service and get Trump off the daggone stage.
You know, we're like, hey, right here on the roof, we can see him from right here. We see him. You know, he's crawling. And next thing you know, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him off the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him for, 2-3 minutes. Secret Service is looking at us from the top of the barn. I'm pointing at that roof, just standing there like this. And next thing you know, 5 shots ring out.
So you're certain that the shots came from that guy on the roof?
100%. 100%.
Yes, certain. I come from a country where we don't have guns. We have knives. And, even though we don't have a crime epidemic with guns, we have a crime epidemic with knives. So, yeah, better us than you.
He was up there for a couple of minutes.
He was up
you
there.
You saw him up there for a couple of minutes.
Absolutely. At least 3 to 4 minutes.
And you were telling the police and the Secret Service?
We were telling the police. We were pointing at him for the Secret Service, who were looking at us from the top of the barn. They were looking at us the whole time when we were standing by that tree.
Could they see
binoculars?
Could they see him?
Probably not, because the roof, the way the slope went, he was behind where they could see. But why is there not Secret Service on all of these roofs here? I mean, this is
another good question. Give this man a job. Trump needs to hire this guy. Trump needs to hire this guy because he's asking, 1, all the right questions. 2, he's like, yeah, he knows his stuff. He's probably former Marine or former military or something like that. Because I'm trying to figure like how this is like basic stuff that anybody should have known. I don't understand. Trump does need a new team. I don't know. Somebody said that the woman, here we go. Ralph said the woman who heads the Secret Service is a Biden appointee. No wonder those guys were so slow to get to protect Trump. As soon as you hear the first shot, they should have been on top of him. And there was a guy directly behind him who didn't even get up there till after the 5 shots were finished.
not a big place.
Let me rewind that a little bit. Sorry.
Could they see
Binoculars.
Could they see him?
Probably not, because the roof, the way the slope went, he was behind where they could see. But why is there not Secret Service on all of these roofs here? I mean, this is not a big place.
Did you see, I mean, obviously everyone, when the shooting started, everyone was very panicked. Did you see what happened to him at all?
Oh, yeah, they blew his head off.
Okay, sorry.
Secret Service blew his head off.
Okay, just be careful because we don't quite know who's watching.
This is America! You don't like the language, go back to where you came from. With your yuck mouth ass. So, is he trying to correct? Is he trying to talk? He blew his head off. How is that a problem in your language? And I don't understand.
Everyone, when
all of these roofs here. I mean, this is not a big place.
Did you see, I mean, obviously everyone, when the shooting started, everyone was very panicked. Did you see what happened to him at all?
Oh, yeah, they blew his head off.
Okay, sorry.
Secret Service blew his head off.
Okay, just be careful because we don't quite know who's watching, but you're pretty sure they...
See, that's why we got our independence from these people, dude. How is he blew his head off a problem? Give me a break. Yeah, this is America. He blew his head off. That's something even I'm not paranoid to say on YouTube. I'm not trying to monetize this video anyway. Like, the monetization is off. The ad, you should not see no ads. There's not going to be no ads after this. It's just a video. It's like I'm going to sit here and do a live stream. This is breaking news. We are witnessing history right now, ladies and gentlemen. We are literally watching history take place. This is similar to JFK moment. This is similar to Ronald Reagan. And now Trump. Trump's going to be up there Okay. And of course, those of you who like to include black folks. Okay. MLK, does that make you feel better? Okay. You know it's gonna be white people. No, Tree. Don't forget to include Martin Luther King because he was assassinated too. Yeah, okay, Martin Luther King. All right. Jeez Louise, dude, I swear.
The shooting started, everyone was very panicked. Did you see what happened to him at all?
Oh yeah, they blew his head off.
Okay, sorry.
Secret Service blew his head off.
Okay, just be careful because we don't quite know who's watching. But you're pretty sure they shot the guy.
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
You
I
saw
forgot.
that happen?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And did you see them go?
I'm sorry, guys. I forgot about the other presidents. So excuse me for. And so I don't forget any. I'm just going to name the most recognizable and the most. I'm not naming everybody that we don't know for the most recent times. So the assassinations that are most recent that we talk about often is MLK, JFK, Ronald Reagan, and now, and Abe Lincoln. That's a good point. We do talk about Abe Lincoln getting assassinated. Jeez Louise, all these people. We do talk about Abraham Lincoln. We do talk about his assassination a lot too. So, okay. Well, he up there. Okay. You guys have just made Trump a martyr. You just made him a martyr. And now you mad. You gonna be big mad.
Up to him afterwards, or?
They crawled up on the roof. They had their guns pointed at him, make sure he was dead. He was dead, and that was it. It was over.
Yeah, I know about Roosevelt. I know about those, right? But we don't even talk about
Roosevelt.
Sorry,
right?
we don't even talk about Roosevelt getting shot, though, do we? I don't really hear it. You know what I'm saying? The people I keep hearing all the time, okay, is that I keep hearing Abraham Lincoln. I keep hearing that, of course, MLK, JFK, and of course, Ronald Reagan. And I love me some Ronald Reagan. You know what? I when I was really, really young, and I was so silly when I was a young girl, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to, go ahead and like, oh my God, they try to shoot Ronald Reagan. I want to be a Secret Service agent. No. We don't deal with criminals. We don't. The second 22nd sacrament. We don't deal with the dark people who are criminals. Okay, you white people trip me out. Tupac! Don't forget Tupac. Shut up. Ooh. Oh no! So the guy that he was sitting in the bleachers behind Trump. Oh no. Oh, my heart goes out to the family. Imagine you sitting behind President Trump and you get taken out. Oh, that's so bad. Now look at this. It took more than an hour for his aides to type this up. And we're going to look at, I think I got a video of Poopy Pants Joe Biden. Okay. Let me see. Where is it? Right here. I got a video of Poopy Pants Joe Biden talking about this. So we'll look at this in a minute, but let's read this. I have been briefed on the shooting at Donald Trump's rally in Pennsylvania. I'm grateful to hear that he's safe and doing well. I'm praying for him and his family and for all those who were at the rally. And as we await further information, Jill and I are grateful. He didn't write this. Y'all know he didn't write this, right? Jill and I are grateful to the Secret Service for getting him to safety. There's no place for this kind of violence in America. Get ready for some anti-Second Amendments. Preachers, we need to get rid of these guns. Well, How do we not know that the person that tried to assassinate Trump did not come from the open border because of you, Poopy Pants Joe Biden? If that man turned out to be a legit Chinese national, dude, it's a wrap. It's already a wrap. What am I talking about? It's already a wrap. It's going to be a wrap on top of a wrap. Because the only way those people could have gotten to our country is through the open border at the south. The southern open border. Because of you, all right? We must unite as one nation to condemn it. All right, so let's see what Poopy Pants Joe Biden said in the process of this.
Well, I plan on talking to them shortly, I hope, when I get back to the telephone. Look, there's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick. It's one of the reasons why we have to unite this country. We cannot allow for this to be happening. We cannot be like this. We cannot condone this. And I want to thank the Secret Service and all the agencies, including the state agencies, that have been engaged in making sure that people and we have more detail to come relative to other people maybe injured in the audience.
Thanks,
I don't have all
Dormant.
that detail. We'll make that available
that
to you.
bitch in her place.
I may be able to come back a little later tonight, but we'll put out a statement if I'm not able to if it's not convenient for you all. But the bottom line is that the Trump rally was a rally that he should have been able to be conducted peacefully without any problem. But the idea that there's political violence or violence in America like this is just unheard of. It's just not appropriate. And everybody must condemn it. Everybody. I'll keep you informed, and if I'm able to speak to Donald, I'll let you know that as well. So far, it appears.
President Trump, okay. You call Obama President Obama. You don't want to call Donald Trump President Trump. Piece of crap.
He's doing well, number one. Number two, that they're thoroughly investigating what happened to anyone else in the audience. We have some reports, but not final reports. And every agency in the federal government, I'm going back to my phone to speak with the federal agencies that are being put together again to give me an updated briefing. Has anything happened? They learned.
Laura, where can I find that? Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. Let me see. You said police, Pennsylvania police saying it was marked violent Antifa police. Where can I find that information at? Can you come into, can you put links in my chat on my website? Because if you guys got breaking news, I want to be able to get these links to this stuff.
More in the last couple hours. So thank you very much, and I hope I get to speak to him tonight, and I'll get back to you if I do. Okay?
Mr. President, do you think this was an assassination attempt?
I don't know enough to. I've.
What do you mean you don't know enough? I know he's not gonna sit up here and say what.
I don't know enough to. I have an opinion, but I don't have any facts.
Oh no! No way! These people are some nasty work. They're some nasty work. If this happened to Biden and Trump said this, do you understand? They were like, oh my gosh, he condones violence. He doesn't even recognize that there was a man who was taken out by the SWAT team, the Pennsylvania SWAT team, with a rifle and aimed at Trump's head. There was another man, unfortunately, was killed at the scene, and you're saying you don't know? You don't have an opinion? We gotta look at this again. Chat, that is the most craziest thing. This is the most craziest thing I never...
Okay. Mr. President, do you think this was an assassination attempt?
I don't know enough to. I have an opinion, but I don't have any facts. So I want to make sure we have all the facts before I make any more comments. Thank you.
Trump got hit in the ear, you damn you stupid MFer. Try and cut down on my cursing. Even though I can curse on this channel, right? He got hit in the ear And the bullet was meant for his head. When people get shot with bullets and they're major political figures, that's called an assassination attempt. And if they pass away, then it's called assassination. But see, this is what happens. You know what I think what's going on with Poopy Pants Joe Biden is that he read everything from a teleprompter, and this question is off script. He doesn't know what to say because he doesn't want to get a spanking from his overseers.
Are you worried for president safety?
So now he's walking away because he knew he got in trouble for answering that question.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily.
What an idiot. What an idiot. Oh my God. Oh my God. He doesn't want to assume anything. He doesn't have an opinion. This is amazing. This is crazy. Okay, so let's see what else going on here. Yeah, look at what happened here. Stupid libtards, right? One job. How do you miss? They missed. So that's not trending anymore, right? But of course, that's them libtards, right? They love violence. Okay. How is a man with a rifle able to position himself atop a roof 150 yards away from Trump? This is the biggest security lapse than JFK. So right here was the shooter was positioned here, and I gave you guys a link of him dead on top of the roof, and then we have Trump right here. And so you would think that there would be security people on top of all of these roofs, be here. And like there was none. Trump safe, leaving only one dick. Go ahead, Babylon B. So they're saying, wait, what's going on? Where you go? So they're saying this is, sorry. So they're saying, I don't know if this is true or not. So they're saying photo captured the millisecond before the bullet hit Trump. But that can't be true because this bullet probably didn't hit Trump, or it could have, I don't know. Because remember, there were 5 gunshots out that rang out, and unfortunately one of them did hit a patriot who was in the audience. So that's unfortunate. So it could have been, this could have been the one that missed completely. This could have been the bullet that hit his ear. Okay. I don't, yeah. All I know is that the Secret Service agents they didn't do their job. They didn't do their job at all. Literally fractions of it. Okay, let's watch this again. So we're going to watch it again here. So it says, literally a fraction of an inch, at least millisecond, 100% divine intervention. So they're going to show. This is slow down. Oh, you do see it. Oh, you do. They slowed it down real. Did you see that, guys? They slowed it down a lot. Watch this. Watch this. And look, she reacts quick. This one has to be military. She the only one who reacted She the only one who reacted really quickly. Let me see if we can stop it. Let's see if we can stop it. Let's see if we can stop it quick before I see it. it's going faster than I can even get it. I'm gonna try one more time. Okay, I missed it again. Oh no, I didn't. Did I? Hold on. That's too fast. It's too fast. It's too fast, guys. I can't catch it. I can't catch it. So even though they're slowing it down, it's too fast. Yep, look at that. Look at what they're doing. Okay, no. I'm not, listen, let me just say this. I'm not like we did with the last time I did a live stream, right? Now you're going to have plants, agents that are going to come into other rallies. They're going to start coming into other people's live streams. They're going to start coming on Twitter talking about we need to have war. We need to fight back. Ignore these clowns. Did y'all not learn anything from January? None of them forgot the damn date. How did it? January the 5th. It's like, don't listen to these people. Don't listen to these people. Okay. So we read this about, did we read this at Trump? Did I read this? Did I read this Truth Social from Trump? Okay. All right. I don't think I did. Right? I didn't read this, right? January the 6th. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes I be forgetting names. And now I'm forgetting dates. Okay. So, hey, did I read this truth? So I don't think I did. Let me read it. So he goes, I want to thank the United States Secret Service and all the law enforcement for their rapid response on the shooting that just took place in Butler, Pennsylvania. Most importantly, I want to extend my condolences to the family of the person at the rally who was killed, and also to the family of another person that was badly injured. Oh, yeah. Okay, I forgot. So 2 people were shot. Well, 3 people, including Trump. 1 survived, 1 didn't. And the one that survived was carried out with his fist in the air as well. I want to extend my condolences to the family of the person at the rally who was killed, and also to the family of another person that was badly injured. It is incredible that such an act can take place in our country. Nothing is known at this time about the shooter. Well, yeah. Who is now dead. I was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of my right ear. I knew immediately that something was wrong, in that I heard a whizzing sound, shots, and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin. Much bleeding took place, so I realized then what was happening. God bless America. So I want to show you what a piece of work the CNN is, right? So check this out. CNN says Secret Service rushes Trump off the stage after he falls at the rally. Don't. This is what I'm saying. Like, these people are nasty work. Nothing about the fact that he's been assassinated. Okay, they don't want to let everybody know, because they know that if I have a funny feeling, not all, not even half, but I have a funny feeling that some people at the rally, some people on the left would see that Trump there was an assassination attempt on Trump, and they would be like, Oh my God, our side is crazy. Let me vote for this man. They're trying to lock him up. They're trying to take him to jail. They're trying to do everything to him, but let him run. Because this is a good campaign message for that. The picture of Mark voters going around is actually, hold on a second, what did you say? It's actually Italian sports journal name. Laura, if you can't give me a link, I'm not going to go hunting for it, sweetie. I'm live on the air. Just, can't you give me a link? You're in my chat. There's links. Did you post a link? No. I mean, why can't you just give me a link? You're in the chat where they allow links. Post the link, or I'm not interested. Okay. Then we have NBC News. Secret Service rushes Trump off stage after popping noises heard at the... Thank you, Laura. Thank you. Make my life easy, girl. Look at NBC News. Are you serious here? This is what I'm saying. These people are a joke. Hold on, let me look at this link that Laura gave me. Okay, the man falsely being identified as Mark Violence is actually Italian sports journalist Mark. Well, hold on, what is this about? Hold on a second, guys. Let me look at this. I'm gonna let you look at it too. Hold on. All right, let's see what this is about here. The man falsely being identified as Mark Violence is actually Italian sports journalist. Has nothing to do with the show. I didn't even need to know this information, really. I didn't even talk about him. Laura, I didn't even mention this guy's name. I specifically said that the person was Chinese, and I gave you guys a link of his dead body on top of the roof. I don't even know why I needed to know this. So this is what I'm saying. The NBC people, this is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? NBC and CNN refuse to acknowledge that Trump got assassinated. And they want to know why we call them fake news. And they want to know why we call them fake news, okay? Jeez Louise. All right, we heard this already. Oh God, I don't want to look at this. All right. Now we have let's see. I want to look at this. I want to go through this. This is something Fox News.
And that comes right from the...
Hold on. We've seen this already. So...
We've got Pennsylvania Senate candidate David McCormick. He knows what it's like to be in the middle of a heated campaign. But, David, I understand you were there. What more can you tell us from your vantage point? And do you know if anybody else was potentially injured?
Yes. Thanks for having me. I'm still at the rally. It's all very chaotic. But I was in the front row, and President Trump had just announced me and had suggested I come up and invited me to come up on the stage. And then he said, no, he'll have him come up in a minute or two. And then there were a number of shots, and the crowd just sort of, went to the ground. And the Secret Service came and, very quickly tackled the president. But there were 7 or 8 shots, and it was hard to tell whether they came from one direction or from 2 different weapons. It wasn't clear. At least I couldn't tell. And then sadly, someone behind me up in the bleachers was definitely wounded. And there was a lot of blood, and, the police came in and helped carry that person out of the stand so they could get the care they needed. I'm not sure if others were injured or not. It was all, as you might imagine, very chaotic. But it was a very scary moment, obviously, because our president and innocent bystanders were under siege.
The engaged few. You donated on stream. I don't even have that open. Engaged few, thank you so much for donating. I don't have you donated to the other one. Thank you so much for the $5. I don't even know what you said. Because I have my other stream elements open. So thank you so much. Sorry I can't read your message because I don't have that control panel open at the moment. But if anybody want to donate, you want me to read your text, use the link that's pinned at the top of the chat. And I'll be able to read it. My bad. I keep forgetting not to open that up. I keep forgetting to open that up when I'm doing news.
Sir, can you tell us how many people had gathered there today? It looked like quite the turnout. And also, can you just take us through what you saw from your perspective? Did it come from your left side or your right side, or where was it in relation to where you were located?
Yeah, I don't, it was an enormous crowd. I had asked a number of law enforcement officers, and they had said something around 15,000. So I don't know if that's an official number, but it was certainly huge. And it just kept coming and coming. It was building throughout the day. It's hard to tell, but at least some of the shots, I was sitting to President Trump's right as he was facing the crowd, and I was in the front row. It felt like some of the shots came from his left side, which would make sense because someone behind me was hit. So it felt like at least some came from that side of the crowd. And as I said, I couldn't tell whether it was one gun or two, but there were 7 or 8 shots, just one right after another.
Well, and Dave, I mean, you're an Iraq War vet. You have served us in uniform voluntarily like these law enforcement folks out there today. So it is unmistakable to you that these were gunshots. This was a firearm.
Yeah, it definitely seemed to be the case. I'm no expert on this, but it sounded like a small caliber weapon of some sort. Initially, I thought it might be fireworks or something, but then the succession of the shot, I think it was clearly a weapon, a firearm. And as I said, I couldn't tell whether it was one or two, but clearly this was, from my vantage point, as someone who was there, it seemed very much an attack directed at the president, and a very scary moment.
Sir, can you tell us again about the person you saw who was injured or wounded? Again, man or woman, and what sort of condition did you notice they were in?
It was hard to tell. A number of people sitting around this person. It looked like a man. It was a large person. A number of people sitting around it started to administer first aid, and it looked like he had shirts wrapped around him to try to stem the bleeding. And then some police officers came in and carried him out of the stands, and all of that took a couple minutes. So I was sort of focused on that because it was to my back. Whether there were other people wounded or not, I couldn't tell. Of course, it was an enormous crowd, and the way it was set up, the president was on a podium, but there was a crowd behind him, and he was 360 around him. So once the shots happened, it became. It wasn't panic. People didn't panic, but it was very chaotic, and everybody went down to the ground. Everybody was laying on the ground because we weren't sure the shooting was done.
Yeah. Sir, I'm going to ask you a question. Choose to answer it the way you like. Is Donald Trump lucky to be alive right now?
I think so. Yeah, absolutely, I think so. I mean, again, the facts will come out, and I always am careful when you're in the middle of a crisis. You don't want to draw too many conclusions, but it felt to me like he's very lucky to be alive, and I hope others who were injured are going to survive this. It was a very scary moment.
Sir, thank you for your time. David McCormick is a Republican. He's running for the Senate seat in Pennsylvania, and he was there front row for that incident today. Sir, thank you again for your eyewitness account.
Okay.
It was rather chaotic at that point because half the people were looking because they thought it was fireworks. I knew it was gunshots right away. My friend, he hit the deck. I was kind of looking around just trying to see where the shots were coming from. It seemed to me like the shots were coming from behind the bleachers. It seemed to me the man got hit in the head from behind. He was killed instantly, as far as I could tell.
That can't be possible. He got hit from behind. Look at the way the bleachers are set up. Also, the bullet is clearly coming from the left side. So if he was hit from behind, then Trump would have been hit in the head too. At
that point, state police and a SWAT team, showed started evacuating the bleachers, and then I helped carry the man out of the bleachers to a tent that was behind the bleachers.
You helped carry the man yourself.
No
What was his condition when
way.
you were carrying him?
He's deceased. He died.
How close were you to him?
Darn. Wait a minute. Abe said, the Washington Post video titled, Trump leaves rally after loud noises erupt. These people are a piece of work. Are you serious? They literally refused to say that there was an assassination attempt on President Trump? They refuse to say there's an assassination attempt on Trump. These people. Oh my God.
A couple yards. I mean, it wasn't very far.
Did you know the man?
No, it's a complete stranger. They put a towel over his head and then carried him off.
And you said there was another woman nearby who was also injured. Where was she in relation to him?
I believe she was in the bleachers, like either above me or just to the side of him. But it seemed like she was kind of at my flank, and then she flinched, and it looked like she had taken a gunshot wound to the forearm and hand.
Joseph, from where I was standing, we heard multiple gunshots, 8 to 11 shots. We've been hearing it replayed on the video here. Do you remember, can you tell, I know it was a chaotic scene, but at what point was it immediate?
Hold on. Look, y'all, look at Washington Post. Look at Washington Post. Trump leaves rally after loud noises erupt. Trump leaves rally after these people. And that's it. Trump leaves rally after loud noises erupt. Former President Donald Trump was led off stage after loud noises were heard while he was, let me read the rest of this. While he was speaking at a campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. Nasty work, these people.
When you heard the gunshots that he was shot, or was it later on into the firing?
The first 7, he was hit and she was hit within the first 7 shots. I counted 7 shots.
What was going through your mind? You were right there. I know it happened so quickly, but what can you tell us about those moments?
First, I was in shock because I know what gunshots sound like, so I knew they were gunshots. I couldn't tell from where they were coming from. And when I noticed someone got hit, then I noticed, well, it seemed like they were coming from behind me. And it just was pandemonium. And then I heard some more shots, and I couldn't quite tell where they were coming from. But I counted the first 7. They were very loud and very close. And it killed one man and wounded another woman.
And Joseph, you told me that you're a doctor, you're an OBGYN. How did that background play into how quickly you were sort of able to assess
Well, he was going to give the woman a pap smear, lady. What are you thinking?
Situation and know what happened to these individuals and know what was going on?
Well, I told the police, I tried to render assistance. I told the police I could render assistance. They had another physician on the EMT team, so they kind of took over. So they didn't really need me, so I kind of helped carry them down initially out of the bleachers. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't, the man that got hit, there was no assistance that needed to be given. And unfortunately, his family witnessed the whole thing. It seemed like he had several family members in the bleacher with him.
Oh, damn. I really hate hearing this about the family. You know, you are there and you're like, yo, we're going to go watch Trump. And I know the excitement of it. Like, I can relate from the 2016 part where, you know, I go to a rally to see Trump and everybody is so friendly there. Everybody is so, well, hold on. I'm only talking from the South because the South, we're pretty touchy-feely down here. And I don't think that's the case in Pennsylvania. But in down here in Georgia, when Trump was having his rallies down here, you know, when he was running for president, you know, everybody was hugged up, you know, drinking, you know, their little beers and stuff like that, and just having a good old time. It was just such a family thing. And then to have such a tragedy occur during that time, and you go to these events expecting to come home. You don't go to these events expecting to, go to the morgue or the hospital or, or come home distraught and upset because you're one less family member and you got to start making preparations. This is just terrible. It's supposed to be a time of joy and celebration, not mourning, and this is just awful.
And they were quite upset. They didn't know. They were in shock. They didn't quite know what's going on. But the man was definitely killed instantaneously.
Could you tell sort of how many family members or people who knew him were with him, and what was their reaction?
I thought there was 5 people. 2 of them were relatively hysterical. So, but they were, when we took the man out of the bleachers, he went to the tent. There was an aid tent or some type of tent behind the bleachers where they took the body, and they immediately evacuated the family with them. And 2 out of the 5, it seemed, in shock, hysterical. Like they were still trying to process what was going on.
Joseph, from where I was standing, we heard the shots. We saw the president go down.
Yeah, I saw President Trump get hit.
What can you tell us? What details you remember?
It seemed like his head was off to the side, and it seemed like he got nicked in the ear.
Was that before the Secret Service took him down to the ground, covered him?
Right before the Secret Service. I mean, it was maybe, again, it's hard to tell, time dilates when, it seemed like it was a second or 2. Like that first 7 shots that went off, the man got hit. He was killed almost instantly. The woman in the bleachers, she got injured, like she got hit in the forearm and the hand. And then in those rounds that were fired, again, I was videoing the event, so that's when I saw Trump get hit. And it seemed to me like he was looking to the side and the round grazed his ear. So.
Could you tell the gentleman that was hit in the head what angle he was in relation to the former president, like which direction the bullets were coming from and to?
So it looked like he was facing the president at the very far left portion of the bleachers, so he's directly facing it. Again, it seemed to me like the shots were coming from the rear, like behind us. And for me, it seemed like the man was in the way. I guess...
In the way of the former president?
No, it seemed like the man was in the way of the shots between whoever was shooting the gun and the president. The man was hit. It seemed like he was in the crossfire.
And I know...
I'm not an expert on that, but that's what it seemed like.
And I know you're in shock and still processing all of this. It's sort of hard to evaluate our own emotions in this moment, but you just experienced something horrific.
Yes.
What can you tell us about your state of mind right now?
Yeah, I've had opportunities to go to these rallies before. It's the first one I ever went to. I had time off to go do it. I was kind of excited to go, but it's. Everyone, it's something you don't expect. It comes out of the blue. It's like a bolt out of the blue, and it's shocking. The way politics goes in this country, it just seems like it's really polarized. Everyone's just very angry. I'm honestly shocked this didn't happen earlier. I was commenting to my friend who went to the event with me. I was like, the back behind the bleachers, it's really open. It seems like a really open venue, and it just, I got this sense that, if someone really wanted to do...
the security was just really bad. Like, I'm really shocked at this, at the lacks of security. Listen, Trump wasn't even president when he was, like I said, I've only been to two rallies. Well, I guess you can say the second one that wasn't a rally. The second one was at the NRA convention in 2017. So Trump was in Georgia for his presidential rally in 2016. And then, of course, the NRA. But the NRA... that goes without saying. You're going to have some tight security at the NRA convention. But at the rally, he wasn't even president yet. He didn't even get elected yet. And it was tight security. You know what I'm saying? And I had forgot, my dumbass, I forgot that I had some pepper spray attached to my keys. I had totally forgot. And they were like, they wouldn't even let me take it back to my car. They threw my daggone pepper spray in the trash. And then I had to go through a thorough screening. So I'm just saying, he wasn't even the president then, and it's like the security was top notch. Why was this different? That's all I want to know.
And again, I was openly talking to her. I was like, if something was bad was going to be happening, this is the perfect venue to have. I just said this like an hour before it happened. I was like, this would be the perfect place to do it. And, surprisingly enough, it happened.
a devastatingly prescient observation from you. Let me ask you one more question, because from where I was, there was confusion. Then Trump stood up and there were some cheers. And then people sort of remained, those that weren't in sort of the immediate zone where you were, people were still sort of cheering, talking, trying to figure out what was going on. How quickly did you know that whether or not there was still a dangerous situation? It seemed like people sort of started to try to move on very quickly, not sure what had happened, right? So how soon did you know whether or not it was even safe? Did you want to get out of there? What did you witness in sort of the immediate aftermath once the shots stopped?
Well, it seemed after the shots went off, everyone thought it was a prank. Everyone, I think, got a sense. Like when I looked out into the crowd, everyone thought I think the initial reaction, everyone thought it was a prank. I knew better it was a gunshot because I just saw a guy get hit. And it did.
For those of us that didn't see.
Wait. I don't know. Maybe this is my ghetto upbringing coming up. But I don't hear gunshots and go, ha ha, they're pranking. It's a prank, guys. If they're a prank, it's a prank. The hell is he talking about? Jeez Louise, I'm starting to second guess this guy here.
Some people started laughing. Some people were confused.
Nobody was
It wasn't
laughing.
immediately clear to the crowd that didn't witness what you witnessed.
I know he's not shaking his head. We just saw people immediately. Well, we saw one woman immediately go down, and everybody else was looking in confusion and went down. What are you talking about? Shaking your head like laughing. Dude, this is fake news. Hold on, let me see what else they say.
This was, in fact, a dangerous and deadly situation.
Oh, it was a dangerous and deadly situation. The problem is it's a large crowd. And when the gunshots went off, I think they were, again, my sense was they were being shot from behind, so they sounded a bit muffled. So it sounded more like a firecracker going off. So I think the initial reaction from the people around me were like, okay, well, someone brought fireworks. I just knew better. I know what gunshots
You don't know that. Guys, look, what is this? Look at, I know this is a bad, hold on. Let me see if we can go back. Hold on. Is this show? I'll get it. I clicked off, wait. Here we go. Never mind. I'm on end wokeness here. Okay. Look at the crowd. This guy is lying. Look at the crowd. But most of all, she ducks immediately. Like she knows what a gunshot is. She ducks immediately. Everybody else looks confused. Watch this.
They see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Ain't nobody laughing. She gets down quick. He grabs his ear. Everybody, these people, most of the people looking at Trump. And now people are starting to go down. But everybody else is like, look, they're just, by the way, these two guys just still standing there is amazing. How everybody else is, it just goes to show you people who have self-security. Okay, the white woman behind here she already down, okay? Homegirl was probably serving in the military, all right? Probably the Marines. She's like, I know that sound. Nobody is looking confused. All right, these two people are just standing there for some crazy reason. And now everybody is beginning to duck down. Once they saw Trump duck, then the rest begin to duck. Watch this again. Once Trump ducks, homegirl the first one to do it. Once Trump ducks, everybody ducks. Nobody's confused. Nobody is laughing. Nobody's thinking it's a firecracker. They just standing there. Idiot. Don't gaslight me.
And, when I saw the guy he took a gunshot wound to the head, and then I saw the woman that got hit in the forearm and the hand, I just knew that it wasn't fireworks. I mean, it wasn't fireworks initially, but I think the majority of the crowd didn't understand that it was gunfire. And I think people took it really seriously when the SWAT team started jumping over the rails.
They were taking it seriously from the beginning. Nobody was laughing. You just lied. Nobody thought it was a prank. Nobody, not one person was smiling. Not one person smiled. So you're just making shit up.
So I don't know what to tell you outside of that.
Joseph, I know this. I can't imagine what it takes to describe what you just witnessed.
Shut up. I'm over this. I'm over this. Let's listen to. We're gonna listen to 2 clips from Alex Jones, and then I'm gonna see if we miss anything else, guys. Then I'll talk to the chats, and then we'll just wrap it up because I think that's everything. The only thing I couldn't show is the dead gunman. He's on top of the roof, but I gave you guys the link to the video, so there's that. You saw it for yourself, but I know I'm probably not allowed to show that on YouTube. Okay.
I don't like to make really nasty predictions. I think they're going to kill Trump and RFK Jr. probably before the election. I mean, they got plans drawn up to kill him. Folks, let me explain something. They may kill me, okay? I don't want to tell everybody this because I've been asked not to, but they had private intelligence agencies and the feds literally following me around 24/7 and doing all sorts of operations against us. And of course, I don't do anything but go home and go to sleep. So they're really frustrated. But they've got sex ops set up. They've got everything set up, ladies and gentlemen.
Imagine thinking you can get Alex Jones with a sex op. Maybe a bar where all you can drink liquor, but not no sex op.
And it's bad. Now, if they're doing that to me, can you imagine what they're doing to RFK Jr. and Trump? That's why Kushner and his wife and all them won't even really talk to Trump now and have run off. And all the wimps have run off from Trump. Because he's not giving up, but they're all giving up because they were all double agents the whole time.
Okay, so let's look at this here. Okay, a sex op on Alex Jones. That would be it. Emergency. America's now under global attack. More assassination attempts imminent. The deep state's next move is false flags, civil unrest, and martial law. I don't know about that martial law. Thank God I'm in Georgia. Georgia. Unless Poopy Pants Biden tries to do it, and then he'll just get stopped by the governors in the red state.
Listen to me very carefully.
Okay.
I have told you for months on air they're going to try to kill Trump. And when they try to kill Trump, they're going to go after everybody else that is his top supporters. And they also will try to kill Biden and blame it on a Trump supporter. That's coming next.
Oh, yeah.
Make no mistake, the same deep state that...
Actually, I see that coming. Don't you see that? Don't you see that, taters? Hold on, let me look at my chat. I haven't been looking at my chat. Let me look at my chats. I see that happening. Don't y'all? Don't y'all see that happening? Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Because listen, let me walk you down that road, right? They want Biden out of office. Biden is an embarrassment. Biden is doing all these gaffes. The way he looked in front of the world stage in NATO, at the NATO summit, calling Zelensky President Putin, calling Kamala Harris Vice President Donald Trump. Like, he's an idiot. He talking about something, I got to report to my commander in chief. Like, it's obvious. It's absolutely obvious that they want him out, and Biden keeps saying, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here. They keep telling him to leave. He won't leave. What's the best way to get rid of him? Well, they're not going to do a title. They're not going to do the amendment, 25th Amendment. They're not going to do that, right? All right, because that means they had to get him out of the office now. So what they're going to do? Assassinate him, put some red mega hat on some guy and say, oh, Trump's people done kill someone. Now, mind you, they didn't even want to claim and they didn't to this day. They never took ownership over the Bernie bro who tried to assassinate, kill, and try to kill Scalise. Let's remember, they just stopped talking about it. They didn't even take no ownership of it. Right now, they don't even recognize that there was an assassination attempt on Trump right now. We have seen the Washington Post headline. We have seen NBC. We have seen CNN. They're all talking about some loud noises taking him off stage. They refuse to acknowledge that he had an assassination attempt. They refuse to acknowledge that 2 Trump supporters, one dead, one in the hospital, have been shot. Okay? One dead, one in the hospital. They refuse to acknowledge that. But they will milk it dry if someone actually legitimately kills Biden, then blame it on a Trump supporter. And probably a person said, well, let's look at their social blade. Let's look at their Twitter. Let's look at their Instagram. And these people probably just created an account like 6 months ago and posting all kinds of mega stuff and Trump this and talking bad about Biden. And it's a good setup too. And guess what? They get to have what they want. They got Trump. They got a Trump supporter to be blamed for killing Biden. Biden will go down as a martyr. All right. And they get to put somebody like Gavin or Harris or that Whitmire girl. They get to put them in replacement of Biden since he don't want to leave. So I see that coming. Absolutely.
Behind Biden is trying to make him step down was behind this today. They're now reporting it was an Antifa shooter who's now been killed. How convenient is that the supposed shooter has been killed? Ladies and gentlemen, our republic is in maximum danger right now. I'm about to go live at Infowars.com/show, band.video, and right here on X. There has been an attempted assassination. The real president of the United States has been shot, and by God's good graces has survived. The bullet only grazed him over the ear and the side of his head. But ladies and gentlemen, the deep state is desperate. They are in trouble. They're going to try to expand wars. They can do power outages. They can do cyber attacks. We're in such a dangerous position. And I've noticed with all the viral videos out there, it's like, oh, he took a bullet for America. He's going to get reelected now. Ladies and gentlemen, the deep state did this. Make no mistake. And that lets you know they're going for broke. Do you fucking understand what I'm telling you?
Yes.
Take this deadly serious, just like war with Russia. They are going to try to kill Trump again. Now that they didn't kill him once, they are completely desperate. And I'm going to tell you again, Biden won't step down. The deep state will probably kill him or try to kill him in the next few days and blame it on a Trump supporter. And we may see massive terror attacks in America that are blamed on Trump supporters. They've been pre-programming it. They've been preparing. I've been telling you, imminent assassination attempt on Trump every damn day. Because that's what a dying, corrupt establishment does when their back is against the wall. We're living in a historical moment right now. We need Americans, people around the world, to pray for President Trump and pray for America, but also politically get out there on X and everywhere else that has some free speech and get the point out that this attempted assassination that actually wounded the president, took a bullet for America, lies at the feet of the deep state and the corporate media that said kill him, destroy him, he deserves to die, he's a fascist, he's a Nazi. It lays at their feet. Instead, I see conservatives celebrating, hey, he'll win for sure now. It means the globalists are going to go for broke.
Wow. No. I don't think they're going to try to go on Trump anymore because, you know, the lax security that they had on Trump, it's going to be top notch now, like it's supposed to have been. He already has his own chef, so I don't see no poisonous thing. The only thing I definitely agree with is that there is going to be a successful assassination attempt on Biden, and they will blame a Trump supporter. It will be actually a glowy or maybe somebody who made a plea deal for something, and now they just, I don't know. I see them trying to falsely accuse a Trump supporter because they're going to say since the assassination attempt on Trump failed today, that they're going to seek revenge by successfully taking Biden out. So that right there, I see 100%. But I'm sorry, guys. Trump is super duper 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 safe. Super safe from here on out. I'm not worried about Trump at all. He is Gucci. But this thing about a false flag in reference to a Trump supporter taking out Biden, oh yeah, I see that. I see that as clear as day.
It means they know their time is up. So I'm glad Trump survived. I am so happy. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. But ladies and gentlemen, do you think this happened by accident? No. And do you think the system's going to back down now? No. Power outages, cyber attacks, expanded war, China invading Taiwan, stock market crash. It's all on the table, and the deep state's behind it. I'll be covering it live, coming up on X at Real Alex Jones in the next 10 minutes. Join me there and share the link if you want to stop these people dead in their fucking tracks. This is time to be serious, and time to be focused, and time to stop being naive and wake up.
Okay. That's so beautiful. Where is this place? He picking the most beautiful places to go. Maxine Waters is trending. You want to know why? Let me show you why Maxine Waters is trending.
Out tonight. I will go and take Trump out tonight. I will go and take Trump out tonight. I will go and take Trump out tonight.
Okay, and then of course, let's not forget this oldie but goodie.
Let's make sure we show up wherever we have to show up. And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere. Let's stay the course.
So loud. Jeez Louise. Let me see. Oh, I know this guy. What's going on with their, oh my God, what's going on with their broadcasting? This is, Mike something, I think.
Local governments. Twitter doesn't have a choice but to obey local governments. You know, if we don't obey local government laws, then we will get shut down.
Okay, I don't care about that. Mike Adams, I think that's his name. They are having some problems over there. Okay, let's look at. Let me see. Am I missing anything? I wanted to hold on. Okay, guess not. Hold on a second, guys. There was one more thing I wanted to look at. Oh, here we go. I wanted to see, they were having a live stream on this, but I think it's basically over. Let's see.
Was used. It's not. Oh, wait. Oh, we've got a special guest coming up here on stage right now. Let's see. Yep, Congresswoman Lauren Boebert. It's a pleasure to have you in our space tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my gosh, did she glitch out?
I can't see her on stage.
Possibly so.
I don't see her.
My goodness.
I see her, Nick. I just see her. I see her with a mic.
Congresswoman, can you hear us?
I do not see Lauren in here.
Okay, I'm gonna message her and say that she's gonna have to leave and rejoin. Isn't that irritating? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. So we'll get her back in here in just a second.
Yeah.
Get her back in here in just a second. But in the meantime, let's let's go to Alex while I work on this detail here in the background here to get
So,
Congresswoman Boebert up.
President Trump and President Biden have just spoken by phone.
We've all talked about the lapse with Secret Service
I would
with
love to hear
the
that
building,
conversation.
but how about, obviously we got cool pictures of President Trump shaking his fist saying fight, 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 but why in the world would they even let him do that?
I'll jump in here if you don't mind.
Because it's President Trump.
Yeah, as I was watching it, the Secret Service man puts his hand on Trump's head as if to lower his head.
Can we see Lauren Boebert up on stage now? Okay, perfect.
I'm here. I can hear y'all. Can you hear me?
Lauren, good to see you in here.
Fantastic to have you. Thank you so much for coming. Congresswoman, first off, just ask you about your thoughts about what the events that happened tonight. I'm going to have some specific questions for you as well, but just your overall reaction to the events of tonight. Congresswoman, welcome to the space.
Yes, thanks, Nick. Thanks for letting me hijack this and your quick response. And sorry to interrupt my friend Joe Pags there. But obviously, this is a very emotional evening. And, he's not only our former president, commander-in-chief, he's not only our soon-to-be official nominee for the 2024 election, but he's my friend. I've seen this man on a personal level, and I've seen him as a father, as a grandfather, and initial reactions. First there was fear. I tried to overcome that to see what actually was going on. Of course, began to pray for him and the other people at the rally. I know what those rallies are like, and I can't even imagine to be there when gunshots are going off. But this is the produce of the rhetoric from the left. I don't know what you guys have already said, so I'm so sorry if I repeat it. I hope it's on all of our minds. But I mean, you could go back to the days of Kathy No Relevancy Griffin when she held up a replica of President Trump's bloody head in her hands, or Madonna calling for the White House to be blown up, or even just to last week when the sitting president of the United States, Joe Biden, tried to override the criticism he was getting for his poor performance at the debate and said that we now need to put Trump in a bullseye. Well, this is the shit that happens when you say someone needs to be put in a bullseye. President Trump could have lost his life, and one of his supporters, at least one that we know of, has lost their life because of this disgusting rhetoric that comes from the left. Now, you and we have all called out what we see from the left. We have called out their policy failures, how they have failed America, how they have failed American citizens, how they have opened up our borders, how they have caused skyrocketing inflations. Every time that I go to the grocery store, I hear more moms who are telling their children no because they can't afford something at the local grocery store, even if it's the grocery store Great Value brand or the Kroger brand. It's too high right now. And those are the policies that we call out on a daily basis. We call out Joe Biden's mental acuity or the lack.
Okay. Maybe it's because I just put this on Hannity.
And welcome to Hannity, and this is a Fox News alert. Today, the former president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, was the target of an
Hold on. Okay, he's not in here. Let's listen.
Yes, Sean. So my nephew was at the event tonight, and they were in the friends and family pen, and they heard the shots, and everybody dropped to the ground. And I don't know if you guys have the picture or not, but he was grazed in the neck. A bullet crossed his neck, cut his neck, and he was bleeding.
This is your
he got up.
Congressman, this is your nephew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my nephew. They were there. I'd set them up. They went to the rally. They were in the friends and family pen, which was just to the president's right, down a little bit lower on the left on the screen, but to the president's right in the line of fire. And they heard shots coming in. Apparently, there was someone also that were 4 or 5 rows behind them that was critically injured. Whenever he was shot, they realized that a bullet had grazed his neck. My sister-in-law had encouraged him to go to the first aid tent, to the triage tent. They went to the triage tent, and when they got to the triage tent, while they were there, there was another member of the crowd, unfortunately, that was in the triage tent that was on a gurney in the tent that had a devastating wound, had a critical wound to the head that was dead.
So 4 people. Okay. So 2 people got, one woman got shot. 1 man got shot in the head. He lost his life. Congressman Jackson's nephew got grazed in the neck, and Trump got grazed in the ear. So that's 5 people, right? Let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not. Okay, we got the dead patriot, the woman. No, that's Ron. No, that's 4. That's 4 people. 4 people were shot, and so 4 people were shot. 1 was killed. Well, I guess you can't say it is 5 if you want to include the shooter, right? If you want to include the shooter, then sure, 5 people were killed, but I don't want to include the shooter. 4 innocent people were shot. 1's dead. 3 are injured, with 2 being grazed, 1 in the neck and 1 in the ear. Excuse me. And the 1 woman who has been shot in her arm and her hand. So, yeah. So that's 4 people that we had, without including, I'm not including the shooter. I'm not including the shooter that died. Okay, let's see.
Assassination attempt. 1 innocent attendee is now dead. President Trump, we are told, is alive and well and now in a safe location. The shooter, meanwhile, has been killed by U.S. Secret Service. And just breaking moments ago, President Trump's first reaction on Truth Social, quote, "I want to thank the U.S. Secret Service and all of law enforcement for their rapid response on the shooting that just took place in Butler, Pennsylvania. Most importantly, I want to extend my condolences to the family of the person at the rally who was killed, and also to the family of another person that was badly injured. It is incredible that such an act can take place in our country." Now, nothing is known at this time about the shooter, who is now dead. He said, "I was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of my right ear. I knew immediately that something was wrong, in that I heard a whizzing sound, shots, and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin. Much bleeding took place, so I realized then what was happening. God bless America." According to the Secret Service tonight, quote, during former President Trump's campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania on the evening of July 13th at approximately 6:15 p.m., a suspected shooter fired multiple shots towards the stage from an elevated position outside of the rally venue. U.S. Secret Service personnel neutralized the shooter, who is now deceased. U.S. Secret Service quickly responded with protective measures, and former President Trump is safe. 1 spectator was killed. 2 spectators were critically injured. This incident is currently under investigation. The Secret Service has notified the FBI. And in case you missed it, here's what went down just a few hours ago with sound. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe.
Okay. All righty. And let's see. I think that's it. Let me see. Am I missing anything? Let's see. We already did this. Oh, let's look at this.
Go!
You know what? I'm going to let y'all know what my black ass would have done. Would have went right into that corner and got in a fetal position. I would have went right in that corner until it's so safe to come out. Like, dude, they shooting? They shooting?
Hey, all right?
watch this. I didn't know we was watching that. That was, oh, okay. I had no idea. So they about to lift his body out. Okay, I'm not going to show that. I had no idea that's what we were watching. Okay. Jeez Louise. Okay, guys. I guess let me see. We got about, I'll make it to 2 hours, so we got 10 more minutes, and let's see. I'm so afraid to click on some of these I'm so afraid to click on some of these links because I can't show gore or graphic stuff here on here. Be careful, Tree. I saw a freaking picture of the dead person on Twitter. I had to revert. Yeah. We was about to see them just take him out. I mean, pull him out of in between the bleachers. I didn't know that's what we were watching until all of a sudden I started seeing blood. Like, oh no. We can't watch that. Yeah, and see, gore is allowed on Twitter. That makes this is what makes it a little risky to look at this stuff on while you're live on or streaming, because you're like you'll get in trouble if you show something really, really bad. So I had to revert from that. Okay, there's no civil war. It's not going to be a civil war. I wish they stopped with a civil war. And you know the Beanie Man, the bald-headed Beanie Man, Tim Pool is going to just start milking this civil war. There's not going to be a civil war, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going to be a civil war. It's not. I wish people stopped LARPing off of that. I've been like Beanie Man been talking about this since 2018 about the whole Civil War, and I've been telling y'all back then ain't gonna be no Civil War. Guess who been right so far? Me.
You want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Okay, sorry, I'm looking at this sniper. They're showing. Oh my God! Oh my God! I just saw the picture. Moni, Twitter is crazy. I'm on my. Oh, you guys ain't seeing what I'm saying. Great. Twitter is crazy. I'm on my other browser, and they're showing it up close. Oh man, they're so terrible. Oh wow, they're showing up close the headshot of the daggone sniper too. Listen, I'm gonna be very careful. If you want to see all this gory pictures, okay, because they got an up close picture of the assassin. The Asian assassin, he got looked like 2 headshots. So they're showing that. Let me see. I'm trying to see what else. I'm trying to make sure. Okay. Oh, I want to play this so bad, but I'm gonna get a copy. I'm gonna get a copyright content ID strike. There is. Hold on. I'm gonna give you guys this link. For those of you who are into 50 Cents, oh, this is so good. There is a video. Hold on, I'm gonna give you guys the link. Let me give it to my thing here. 50 Cent had a song called Many Men, and it's called Many Men, Many Men wish death on me. No, I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me. It's really good. It's really. Hold on, let me give it to you guys on Kick. And they got President Trump. In it. Okay, they got President. I love that song too, TJ. Let me just show it to you because I can't play the music. It's really an appropriate song, though, actually. But I can't play the song because I'll get a copyright content ID. I know I will. So let me just... So this is it right here. Okay. They're playing the music behind. Is this? I want to hear the music. It's not going to be the same without the music. I'm sure you guys are watching it now. I love that song. I love that song by 50 Cent. I love it. I love it. Okay. I love that song. Okay. I think I got everybody got that link. Okay. There you go. So there's that. You still don't have no power, that shizzle? Jeez. And I'm sorry to hear that. I hope all is well with you. We're about to leave. Oh, he's not Asian. He's white. Lemon Bud, he's white. He's not Asian. I can't even tell though. Well, when I look at the gory pictures, it's kind of hard to tell what he is. Well, he look Asian to me. But again, that could be my confirmation bias. It could be my confirmation bias. You know what I'm saying? We know he ain't black. That's what we know, okay? So, okay, let's look and see what's going on with these hashtags, and then we're going to wrap it up. Where were we? Were we here? Jeez, I got all these. Here we go. All right. Arrest, delete Alex Jones, Imran Khan, Mark, Dan. Oh, let's see what Dan Bongino has to say. Be careful. Let me see. Let's go to Dan. All right, here we go. Let's listen to Dan, y'all. And this will be the last thing we play.
It's time for a full presidential package for President Trump. If you go back and listen to episode 2079, President Trump does not have that. He doesn't have that now. I get it. There are some legalities involved. But President Trump is a former president running for re-election. You essentially have two incumbents running. Folks, he does not have a full presidential package right now. It is putting the man in danger. His threat level is apocalyptic and catastrophic. It is time right now for Kim Cheadle, the Secret Service director, to get her head out of her ass and do the right thing. I could tell you stories for days about her putting politics ahead of presidential protection. I am not being overly emotional because I've said it before. The Secret Service director is utterly unqualified right now to be doing what she's doing. It is time for her first to get this thing solved. It's an emergency situation right now, and find out what happened. But she should step down immediately. Some of the things she has told people on that detail about security arrangements, clearly making political statements, she is completely unqualified. It is time for President Trump to have a full presidential package. I'll leave you with this, and then I'm asking you all, please, again, it's in these times where, you know, I'm not some freaking poet, man, so we don't need to do any of that stuff. I'm just saying, you know, like when these people get lost at sea, they have lighthouses and stuff for a reason, you know? God's that one for you, and he's that one for us right now. Just ask. Just open up. Prayer matters. It's not a joke. It's not some scam. What do you think? This was all created out of some kind of alien mist or something? We need him right now. The nation needs him. We're still the United States of America, even though we got a lot of crazy people.
I would expect him to be more angry than this. He's really calm.
You don't want some foreign country right now taking advantage of this chaos. End on this. Listen, I say all the time, Maybe put a little smile on your face in a really tragic time.
Is he crying?
Campaigns are snapshots and sound bites. That's all they are. Donald Trump's got a lot of guts, man, getting up there, exposing himself again to what he knew was an assassination attempt, and pounding his fist in the air. That snapshot's going to live forever. That was a clip from the...
Okay, wow. All right, well, that's a side of Dan Biden I didn't see. Good Lord. Okay, I would expect him to be more fired up than this. All right, guys, we will, all right, I'm about to go ahead and end it. So that'll be 2 hours. The video will stay up. It will not be torn down. And, thank you guys so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. Yeah, he's mad, but I normally catch him I normally see him like when he's really, really mad. He's like angry, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. All right, guys. So I want to thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate that. And I'm going to keep my eye on what's going on and probably have a video for you. I was going to do a video about the case getting dismissed with Alec Baldwin, but nobody cares about that now. So I guess I missed that mark. All right, guys. Jeez Louise. I swear. All right, guys. Once again, thank you so much for coming by. I will talk to you guys later. All right.